It is a stadium where a different kind of football is more commonly the focus, but today it's all 1st and 10. Geno now to throw. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith returning right back to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Well, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
From just shy of midfield, Smith. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2nd and 9. Smith now to throw. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offense.
A first look here for DJ Dallas. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 26 yards. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now a play fake. Brady. He's got Otten. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the...
Let's do a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's on Shaq Mason, the guard.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And that's patience to be admired right there, because he looks left, looks right, and waits for the right guy to come open, spots him in the middle of the field, and delivers.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's on 2nd and 11 now. Brady. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, it's Brady. He completes this to Russell Gage. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And that one opened up for him well, as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Quentin Jefferson, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
After the sack on first down, Brady. Flush to his right. And the pressure gets to him again. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. This one taken in by Otten. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So Brady departs, and on is Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
It's pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple, because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now Geno. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. So the completion results there in 9 yards. Up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. And some room to roam now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Brady now on 1st down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Succession, not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing now is Brady. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown. Now Geno on 1st down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. To throw again on 2nd down. Smith going right back to Fant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Okay, ready?
Smith on 1st down. He hits his target, Lockett. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing again is Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. from the right hash. It's a 41-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So they're able to make things level just before half, and also
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Now Brady. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Quentin Jefferson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Smith. He's got his big tight end, Fant. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Third and 2, Smith. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2. Just run the quick little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands. And yes, indeed, they pick up the 1st down.
Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And it's a quick slant to Lockett. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Ball game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw is Brady. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First catch so far for Julio. He's got a 1st down. And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. And he hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection. Ryan to Jones there. Touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Brady. He completes it to Evans.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
On first down, Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. To throw, it's Brady. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
On the outside, he finds Otten.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it, turn upfield, and pick up the first down.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. Finding Otten once more. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Cade Otten, 41 yards. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up. On first down, it's Smith. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. On first down, Smith.
He's going to get this complete here to Lockett.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Geno now to throw.
Returning right back to Lockett. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the 30 on second down, Smith. Man open, it's Goodwin.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Bert?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
On 1st and 10, Smith. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
5 yards remain on second down.
Out of the gun, Smith. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. To the air again, Smith. He's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown! Noah Fant from 19 yards away.
And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. To the fourth quarter, then Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Brady now on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
From just shy of midfield, Brady.
A pass underneath for Fournette. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw, Brady.
That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Brady.
And that'll be caught by Darden. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Brady saying let's go as he'll hustle him to the line. He's back to throw. Escapes the sack. And he wisely will throw that one away. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to.
Still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team is not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game. Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now a play fake. Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Fournette. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Here's Brady to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. Succop's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
They can afford to give that up because you just keep playing, right? Overtime gets extended. But if you give up the touchdown, it's game over. So on offense, every play you make, you got to try and get just a little bit more out of each one in order to try and get to the end zone because they're going to play everyone back, keep everything in front.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. From the shotgun, this will be Dallas. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Smith. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
Now Geno on 1st down. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, handoff to Dallas. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Smith on 1st down. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
So a little chunk there on first as they try to chip away down 3 in overtime.
I like your description. Chip away, down 3. You don't have to get it all in one big play, although obviously that would be nice. But there's no need to have that type of risk associated with it. Run your offense, get first downs, get yourself in a position where you know you're going to at least get 3 and keep this game going. If you get 6, so much the better.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. That is caught at the 7.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're...
Myers, he gets set for the Seahawk field goal. This to keep the game alive. Myers' kick is good. And we are tied once again here in the overtime session. Both teams... I cannot imagine how these players and coaches feel, Charles, because my palms sweating up here in the booth now as we go to the 3rd drive of overtime. And as we know, from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I've got one for myself, but let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field. Both of the field goal kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, it's Brady.
And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Foot of their kicker. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And he got it. The kick is good. And they have won it here in double overtime.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory?